6 seconds shy of the ice time he's averaging this season in Buffalo. Assuming Andrew is not spending the other 56 minutes a night wondering what life would be like as president of the Toronto Maple Leafs Booster Club, we wondered what exactly he does do with the rest of his time. You might be surprised at the answer. Here's Greg Ross.
Since the start of last season, Buffalo Sabres tough guy Andrew Peters has been doing a lot less of this.
And Peters gets one in there and another one.
And much more of this.
There's no question my role's been diminished.
In the new era of the NHL, enforcers have clearly become less significant. But Peter says he's not about to just sit back and watch his job whittle away. In fact, he believes in today's game, multitasking is the key to job security.
I decided I'd just do a few extra odd jobs to help out the team.
What kind of odd jobs?
First, I try to help with the guys that do the laundry.
What the? Petey! What'd you do with my jersey, man? Shrunk it! Look at this! It doesn't even fit!
That didn't work, so then I started working with the equipment guys.
Wait a minute, Petey, I got 2 left skates here. Hey, where's my jock?
Ah, my bad, my bad. That didn't work either.
But Peters didn't give up there. He had another idea.
I'm a tough guy. I figured security's right up my alley.
The Sabres weren't exactly keen on letting a player handle team security, but appreciating the effort Peters was making, they decided to partially grant his wish. Peters was given permission to look out for his much smaller roommate, Derek Roy.
Derek needed somebody to look out for him.
And Peters took his new role very seriously. Wherever Roy was, you could bet Peters wasn't far behind.
Petey, I got it.
I help him pick out his clothes in the morning. I taste his food for him.
But wait a minute. Did you just say you tasted his food for him?
It was a disaster right from the get-go.
Roy quickly learned his new bodyguard, if you will, was a little more than he had bargained for.
Oh, he's following me around everywhere. You know, he's showing up at places where I didn't want him to show up.
But that was just the beginning.
When we go to restaurants and stuff like that, I help him order. He doesn't really know how to pronounce filet mignon, and he says filet mignon. So I try to help him with the grammar there, and you know, I tuck him in at night, and you know, I make sure that he's off the phone at a reasonable hour with his girlfriend.
The tension was building for Roy, and it finally came to a head one night on a road trip to Ottawa.
Hey, let me help you out, buddy. I don't want you pulling a muscle. Come on.
What's the matter with you?
Don't want you to pull a muscle.
For Roy, enough was enough.
I finally decided it was time to go our separate ways.
And that is exactly what they did. No longer rooming together on the road, no longer speaking to each other in the dressing room, and just staying as far away from each other as possible. The worst part was, it made the rest of the team very uncomfortable.
When Petey and Royce were going at it, it created a lot of tension in the room.
Well, if you asked Derek out, you couldn't invite Andrew out, and invite Andrew out, you couldn't invite Derek out, you know.
The scandal seemed to drag on for days until finally Derek Roy decided it was time to bury the hatchet.
You know what? After a while, I kind of missed the guy. So I decided to give him a second chance.
So things are better between you guys now?
Yeah, it's getting a little better. You know, he's trying not to do the little things that annoyed me as much as he did before, but really it's a really work in progress, and we're going to counseling for it.
Counseling?
I think I just need some more space.
Derek, we can work on that. I can do that.
Peters and Roy continue to see a therapist once a week to work out the kinks in their friendship, but they say their biggest problems are behind them now. And for Peters, his focus has returned to just playing his brand of hockey.
Well, Time Magazine named you its Person of the Year for 2006. The